But I didn't elevate. It's not about me at that point. It's about you.
No, but it's about the show.
It's about the show, but it's not about me. You know, like
right.
we both don't elevate when you do that episode. You elevate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing you do that.
Right.
Honestly,
I love seeing you elevate. That's why I feel like, I mean, I understand the issue, but you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, we got to go without him. All right.
Right.
But I did understand what you mean by, like, you know, just cancel the show. It's like, all right, but you know.
There are some instances where I will do it without you. You know what I'm saying? Like
bro,
we did with Bryce. Like
you know, that was a great episode.
Your girl was in the hospital and all that because you was about to have a baby, and you was like, bro, last minute I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'll put it together. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, 99% of the time, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a situation like that, I understand. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'm just saying, the guest was here today, bro. Show still goes on because, like I said, you know, I'm on my time, but I'm not on my time. You know.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you have a child, sometimes, you know.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's pretty why I was running late, you know. Yeah. Being with her. But
I understand that, bro.
Yeah.
I
just feel like, you know.
I just want somebody to have grace with me when I'm, you know.
I do.
So
I ain't gonna, you know, I get what you're saying. So basically, if you come running late and that's a guest.
No. I'm not. I don't expect to run late, but I'm saying, let's say if I have a child. Right. And I'm in that situation.
Right.
I want somebody to understand.
No,
me.
Yeah, I get. I
get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Some days we was doing virtual, and I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Yeah. And then I understood you. You was like, bro, I was going through it. I didn't understand when you was going through it before, and then I was.
That's a lot of episodes I did do though.
You did.
That I was going through it. You know
you did.
Shit.
We both did. Yeah,
we both did. I was about to say, like, we were. It's, you know, it's a lot of episodes we did, and I wasn't mentally there. You know.
Ooh. We talk about that too. That was that was a whole thing, man. It was definitely some spans in the pod, say some weeks where it was just like we just showing up for the family for real. And I want to talk about that too. Like, it's tough, man. Sometimes you come to the show and it's like you just showing up for the family. It's like having a kid for real, even though this is a family, but it's just like you don't want to turn your back on your family.
No,
but I think about that, like, what would it be just to leave and just to do it and not have nobody care about if you come back home or not?
Yeah. I guess I was thinking about what more can I do. It's like I'm not doing enough.
No, you doing it.
For the podcast. You know, I guess I need to stop looking at everybody else's, but
yeah.
But also I was like, I gotta go harder. Like, you know, I know I gotta communicate more on here. Just gotta go harder, man. Just gotta go harder.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
I think we all do, man. And I think it's the perfect way to start, man. Because like I said, I got some stuff on my chest. Yeah. I got to get it off, man. Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad the Port, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, dude?
And today we be taking another incremental step in shifting the culture. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Usher. I'm feeling Usher today. The greatest halftime show ever. Yes, I'm saying it's better than Michael Jackson's. Usher halftime show was better than Michael Jackson. Let me repeat that. Usher halftime Super Bowl show was better than Michael Jackson.
It was better than Prince?
Hell yeah. Usher, threw it down. I'm saying that because Usher is more my era. Mike and them wasn't my era. You know what I'm saying? Mike and them wasn't my era. So, you know, I love Mike. I love Prince, but I knew every song Usher played. Mm-hmm. Every one. And they all hit some type of way. When he broke it down and did, you got it bad, hit the dance, man, he fucked it up. Shout out to Usher, man. I brought the A to the world, babe. Ah, yeah.
You on another level today.
Shout out to Usher, man.
Yeah, he did a good job. I remember when I was watching it, it was incredible, man. It was like watching a master at work. Like I was wondering,
I'm telling you, he studied the greats.
Like, and it made me think about the conversation that me and you had about who was the man of last year, Dion and Usher. I gotta give it to Usher.
Yeah,
I gotta give it to Usher.
All that hard work.
Even after just watching some of his shows and just the work he was putting in, I'm like, man, for him to show up and to perform that smooth
at 45
and just on that stage, man, like I'm like, yo, he's on another level. Like he's another level of great.
Yeah, bro. He's up there. Like I said, he said it himself. He studied the greats. He studied James Brown. He studied Michael Jackson. You know, he studied Prince. I mean, when I watched the whole performance, it was really a Michael Jackson tribute. If you really pay attention, when he comes out in that glitter, that's Mike rock with you. That's that disco off the wall Mike. If you even when he dancing and singing with Alicia Keys, that's Mike. Really look at it. It's Mike. You know, ooh, that's Mike in Thriller walking up to the girl talking. There's a moonlight. That's all Mike. When you watch his whole performance, it's all Mike. Like he really mimicked Mike, bro, and I had to like salute that. Like that was a trip. Even with her coming out playing the guitar, that's Prince. Like it was so much of old school presence on stage, man. Usher's the like last of the last, bro. And I don't think we're gonna get another one like that. You know what I'm saying? Besides Chris Brown, another performer like that. But that shit was good, man. Shout out to Usher Raymond, man. He set the bar high. It looked better on YouTube. I know a lot of people was like they couldn't hear it, but if you rewatch the performance on YouTube, dog threw down. He threw down. He really threw down.
He did his thing, man.
Like Justin Timberlake did too when he performed too. Like a lot of people don't sleep on Justin Timberlake's. His was hard too.
Yeah, okay, I didn't really. I wasn't tapped in at that time.
Yeah, Timberlake's was hard too.
Yeah, man. But other than that, how you been, man?
Oh no, man. I've been good, man. Just been working, been at work. Just been consistent at the gym. I'm seeing more. I'm getting more bigger, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like I just want to continue to like cut down my body fat. Like I understand it's not about losing weight. It's all about shedding fat. You know, always you set on the scale like man, I'm 230, but I don't know if that's 230 muscle or 230 fat. So you know, I'm understanding like I want to shred as much fat I can. You know, about 10-15%, really 15, about 12 to 15% body fat, and you know, that's really like a goal I'm really reaching towards. And we, talking about that today at work. You know, every goal got to have a date, Just like look at sports, look at college football. You know, their goal is, all right, this weekend, we playing USC. All right, let's worry about USC this week. Then next week, as you get closer, all right, we're looking towards January 1st, the Big Ten, the national championship, So it's just about each goal got to have a date, and I'm really understanding that. Each goal got to have a date, or you just going to keep procrastinating and not getting it done. So
I love that.
Yeah. So what about you, brother? How you feeling, my nigga?
Yeah, man. It's been a week since we did the show. We shot the last episode, I think, the night before the Super Bowl. We dropped it on the Super Bowl. Man, shout out to everybody who watched the last episode and been supporting. If you were listening to the episode now, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the episode. Leave a 5 stars, man. Yeah. Really love y'all and appreciate all the love y'all been showing on these last episodes, especially everybody who watches through and through. And you know what I'm saying? Leaves comments. And, I love y'all, for real. But, yeah, man, my week has been interesting. The weekend was good. And then, man, so I got some impactful news, man. So I got some like deep news, I don't want to say life changing or nothing, but it's definitely changing my day to day. Yeah, so I got a call, late Monday evening, and basically the department that I work for, the job that I work for, it's like they shutting down. Basically, the place that I work for is shutting down. So, I got to find, like, some place else to work at, you know what I'm saying? And I think the part for me that was interesting or trying or whatever is not the part about, like, finding somewhere else to work at. It's just finding somewhere else to work at that's, like, that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
And where I actually believe in the message, you know what I'm saying? Like, that job was very much like a dream job, you know what I'm saying, that most people can only dream of, and it wasn't like no 9 to 5. It was a lot of, man, it was like I got to wake up and got paid to do what I do already. Just right. Spread encouragement, motivate people, interview people, you know what I'm saying, travel, like talk to, talk and do activations with different students and stuff like it was like a dream job.
Right.
And, for that position to end for me, it's just like, man, do I got to go back to working a 9 to 5 corporate job? I don't want to do that. And it ain't even like not wanting to do. It's just like, bro, I don't want to work like I'm working for marketing for like a construction company or something. Like, bro, I don't want to be working in something.
Yeah, take a lot of your time.
Yeah, so
and your creativity.
So I'm in my mind like, what should I do? Like, should I just go back to what I was doing before, just like doing Instagram promos, or should I get like a real job? You know what I'm saying? And that's like, man, I don't know, man, because bro, the benefits definitely help. You know what I'm saying? Having benefits and stuff, but it's just like, bro, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't have the energy to do that. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out what to do and which way to move. And, we all got bills to pay and stuff like that. So that's another thing as well. But it's just like I think the nature that the everything ended was tough too, because it just ended very abruptly, even though I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't at the same time. I thought we could work it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the company ended up folding, so that's just where we at. But I just want to say shout out to everybody over at Revolution 1. Shout out to my guy Kamal, man. He definitely put me on and changed the brother's life for real. Really, and that's something that I pride myself on. Black men changed my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Black men empower me. They changed my life. Yeah. Shout out to TK Coleman and Kamal. Like, man, two of the brothers came on the show. You know what I'm saying? Two of the brothers we had on the show.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, that's how I feel about my job right now. A black man gave me the position. To talk to him today, saying like, all right, I got to get some more certifications just so I can keep my foot in the door and, move up the ladder. Because now I really do see myself going to education as a career right now. Just taking full steps in it at the moment. Like, I guess because I'm getting close to that age of the 30 mark, and it's like, all right, do I want to keep just hustling, not knowing my next dollar come? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a principal said when I was 24, 25, like, he kept telling me, bro, get in education. You know what I'm saying? Get in here. Don't BS. Get in here and get your money. Stop trying to hustle and worrying about when your next dollar going to come. Because, like, that was my mindset. And now I really understand what he mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Because with education, when you certified or you just in the door, you always going to have a job, especially as a black male. So I have been thinking a lot like, I just really need to push forward and being more involved, if it's in the sports department or in the media department, somewhere where I can help, the youth in a way, and bring my ideas or bring my brightness and bring my youth to them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really be thinking about that a lot. Like, man, it's hard. It's a hard job, but it's not a hard job at the same time. Like, I don't get off late. I go in a little early, but I got the summers off. Like, I'm on midwinter break now, so you can't complain too much about it.
I mean, I feel like in the creative world, time and location are two of the biggest things, you know, and that's why people move to Hollywood and live in their car. People move to Atlanta, live in their car, do all that, because they want that time and that location. Yeah. Because if you can maintain and keep your time and your location, the opportunity is going to come. And that's just the thing in my mind. How long do I want to hold on to the time and location? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, I get a job at, college or something, and I lose a good amount of my time, and now I have to lock into a location. Yeah. And that changes things for me. And it's just like a lot of the big opportunities is like they come very easy when you have access to your time and location. I feel like that's something that I enjoyed about working for Rev 1. It's just like I could work from anywhere in the planet. You know what I'm saying? And it gave me time and location.
I definitely feel like it's another job just like that out there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Another nonprofit, you know what I'm saying, that's definitely looking for something like that. I just like look at that first. Right. Also see if they can direct you to somewhere else. That's what a lot of jobs do. And I know where, you ask your old coworker, somebody you used to work with, hey man, how do I, you got somewhere I can go that's like similar? Yeah, that's how I really got the job I'm at now. Someone called me that I worked with in summer school, and that's how I got over there. And my other job, a lot of people was upset how I left, but I mean, I was doing what's best for me, just trying to help myself.
I think the funny part is I don't want to work for another nonprofit like that one.
No, I get it. Though.
It is weird. It's like I wanted to work for that specific one because of the people who over the department, right? Not because of the organization. Like those specific people who ran the department were just like that incredible. Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I feel like that now. Like, really, when I'm at the position I'm at, I love my principal. You know what I'm saying? I love my superintendent. I loved my principal at my last school before I left, and the vice principal. And what's so crazy, she ended up coming to the district with me as well a year later. But that's crazy. I never thought I wanted to leave my last school. Like, because I really liked the principal, the staff. Man, there was some good people, you know what I'm saying? And then I left. Then I got close with the other school. And I was the same way, like, damn, this is a a good group of people. I left them. Now I'm at somewhere else. Now I'm like, I want this to be my last location. You know, I don't want to keep bouncing around. So like, just focus on this being my last, make my last location. Like I said, man, I'm to the point. Use my 9 to 5 to feel my dreams, or to feel, you know, what I'm trying to do on the entrepreneur side. Like I said, to fill this up, maybe more better, you know, in the podcast world. And connect, even in writing, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get back to writing movies, you know, short films, and just paying attention when the kids come up to me at the job, like, oh, Mr. Dave, I saw you on the Tubi movie. You know, that really inspires me to continue to get back to writing and to do more movies, you know, because I see that the audience is the youth, you know? And if I can get something that's entertaining for them to watch, and they would spread it on. They would pass it on. They're like, it's just like I was in college. You know, it was our peers that was our watchers, and then, you know, they tell their cousins, then I tell my cousins. They all, you know, in high school or in college or not in college, you know, they're all watching this show. So like right now, I'm just working on a series that I feel like that would be funny and be entertaining for not just my age group, but for children as well. In a way, I mean, they watch Power and stuff anyway. So, but like, you know, just still make it, you know, funny. You know, something that's entertaining for them to watch too, because, you know, they'll pass it on. Like I said, they pass on. Mr. Davis, you got to see this. Oh, they go home, they go, hey, I got to see my teacher. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's still appropriate for me to do. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely get me back in the mood, in the groove to get back on screen.
Yeah, it's your time, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But, you know, I have to always have to realize too, like, all right, I did have a baby 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was working hard. I had to really reflect, you know, and with the guest that came in today, I love how she said, you know, you need to, you know, slow down and heal. You know, I feel like it's slow down and reflect, you know, and had to reflect, you know, before I even got to where I'm at now. Like, I was working hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing this, I was doing a podcast, I was in a couple of movies, I was still doing movies, you know what I'm saying? I was still doing good stuff. Like I said, when my child come, like, a lot of stuff just like slow down. I have to readjust. Like, you really do gotta readjust everything, especially when both parents are working or looking to get in their careers. It's a big challenge, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you don't want anybody raising your child. So that's, you know, man, you don't want society to raise it, you know? So I get into that space too at times where I feel like I just have to be around my daughter a little bit more just so I can just raise her, you know what I'm saying, myself.
That's right.
You know, but if I want to be great, I got to sacrifice that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that balance now, just like, you know, if I want to continue to chase my dream, pursue my dreams, I have to make sure I create a village or someone that believes in the same principles I do to raise my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't put them in any school.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
It's real.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
and I think it's that balance that I'm working with now. You know, just getting older, we're faced with a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Whether we give up these dreams and, you know, embrace stability, or we lean into that chaos and like, man, I'm about to get my dream on again. Like, I'm about to hold on tighter to this dream
because you want your child to see you fulfill your dreams so they can fulfill theirs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You
talk that shit.
You know, for real, man. Like, you know, that's why I work out so hard. Like, I work out every day. Like, my daughter was at the gym with me yesterday. She only gave me 30 minutes to work out, but she was there. And while she was there, she was running around, had her boxing gloves on. It was a cool moment. Like, I got a good 30 minutes. I was trying to get 45, but she wouldn't let me know. I still got to learn. Like, when she fussy, just let her be fussy for a minute, and then she'll probably calm back down. And what she kind of did. But, you know, you know, I'm still new at this thing. So, but that's why I really bring her to the gym with me. I feel like I shouldn't, but, you know, just do it.
Yeah. Nah, I think that's a good thing, man. You like, you remind me of an old dude off Pursuit of Happiness. We be posting those videos in a good way, man. Just like you just always there with your daughter, man.
Yeah, man.
You bring your daughter everywhere, man.
Well, I feel like that's my job too. Like I have so much of a flexibility to be with her so much. Like, that's one thing. Like I thank God for being in education, man. Education saved my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And especially if I really dive in it like I'm supposed to, it'll save my life even more. Like I'm around a lot of wealthy black educators, man. And each time we have a PD day, and just see the other educators that's in there, black males, it's like, man, get rich.
Facts, bro. Rich in it. You're a great father, though, bro. I want to give you a flowers on that, bro. I tell you that, try to tell you that all the time. Man,
I appreciate that. I definitely be needing to hear that. Like, one of my last job, a woman told me I was a great man. I almost broke down crying. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear that from a woman was a great thing to receive. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she's like, oh, you're a great woman. I mean, a great man. I'm like, oh man, I appreciate that. I almost broke down crying. Like,
why don't you feel like we hear that more? As men, because I don't hear that a lot either.
Man,
my mom tells me I'm great a lot.
See, that's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, you are, man. Like I always tell you, got your head on straight. You know, man. Like I said, man, you're practicing so much, man. You're gonna be so phenomenal. Like the way you just being consistent with your videos, man, is making you an effective communicator, which is going to give you billions of dollars. You know, I was watching this sermon, and if it's like if you can communicate, you know, you will be great. He was like, and it was about Myron Golden. He's right, and I thought about you, man, and it was motivate me, not even inspired me, not motivate, but inspired me to get back on it, to really talk. You know, like come on here and talk more, not intelligent, but more into the mic, or just more, just communicate more. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're effective communicator, you know what I'm saying, you can make a lot of money. It's like I thought Steve Jobs made Apple. No, he was just the thought leader, connector. But he was also the communicator. And you see how he's so big as a person because he can communicate. Just like you can communicate so well. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, you're gonna be rich, bro, because you can communicate very, very effectively. So salute to that, dog. So don't even worry about what you're going through right now. You can communicate, bro.
And I feel the same about you, man, because you want it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I always noticed about you since I've been knowing you, man. Like, man, you go deep. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the real estate, you going deep, man. If you're into doing taxes, you going deep. Like, you know, whatever you doing, you like, bro, this is my focus right now. If it's veganism, you like, this is my you reading books about it, and you got books all in your apartment, and then like you deep. You're like, man, I've just read this book called. I'm like, man,
you know, I don't
studious mindset.
You know, it's so crazy. Like, you only saw that. Like, I wish more people would shower me like that, like how you do. You know, like I don't really show that to everybody. Everybody don't see it really. Like probably you and Bake for real, but like you see that side of me. You know, and I'm blessed to have you to say those things, and because everybody might think I'm BSing or stuff, or I'm just jumping into things, but you see me really trying. I really appreciate that. Like right now, just with my guy Lauren Hicks, just working on my credit and you know, everything, and just learning. Like I've been getting some things off, so I got some good stuff off my credit report that I'm proud of. And it was so hard, you know, in the beginning. Like it took me a year, and I've been with this program almost a year. And like he said, I'm always showing up. And it's just now I'm learning, like, bro, really execute. So I've been executing, even if the letters ain't perfect, even I'm just trying to get stuff done. And some stuff has been falling off my report, and it's giving me more confidence, and it's helping me, like, all right, I made a good investment a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I made a good investment a year ago. You know, it didn't seem like it then. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I was wasting the money, but I made a good investment. And I just smell wealth, man. I just smell it. I smell it. I'm walking in and I feel it. You know, like, I feel it, bro. Like, I feel it. Like, I know it's just about, you know, staying sharp.
Hey, that's true wealth building. Like, bro, today's investment don't pay off today.
It doesn't, bro.
It don't even pay off tomorrow sometimes. But it's like, bro, you just said it took a year for your investment to start paying off.
Bro, a year. And really, it could have took long. It could have took shorter than that. But, man, when you're sometimes you first jumping into something, you think it's going to happen just like that because the time we live in. We live off so much instant gratification. You think everything's going to happen 30 days, 10 days, 15 days. Man, hell no. You know what I'm saying? One, you thought you could just do it by typing in a couple letters. Nah, man, you got to really break down what's wrong with your report. Like, it was so much I had to learn, so many other things I had to unlearn. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it'll be a year in May. But like, it just took this long to get stuff off because I didn't fully understand what I was doing or what I was looking at. I didn't understand credit. And now I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get this thing. I'm starting to understand it. Okay, how can I leverage it? Because like now it's like I got a maxed out credit card. I got that off one of my credit bureaus. I had a maxed out credit card, and at that time I could have paid it. I was just going through things and trying to do other things that didn't make sense, or I didn't understand it yet. And so I got one of those max cards off. So now I know, like, when I get another big credit card, what to do with it this time. So it's just knowing what to do with things now. Like I like that I went through all the things I went through. I got my car repo, my challenge repo, just a lot. I've been through a lot, but it made me better. You know what I'm saying? It made me understand why I went through those things. And it's a happy thing at the end of the day. Like I learned from it. I'm happy about it. I know I can get it again. You know what I'm saying? I know I can get it. Because I got that off of just having somebody fix my junk the first time, and really I didn't have all the accounts that I really needed for my credit profile. I just had the score. The score really don't mean anything. That's why I still had a high car note and a high interest rate, on the car. But now I can go get a Corvette if I want to and have it. My profile is as perfect as I want to, and to get a low, note. You know what I'm saying? Then, do whatever I want to do with it. So I can get those flashy things again. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got it before. I can do it again, but in a better way. And this time I know how to keep it. So now everything now I'm learning is about keeping. Keeping the 6-pack. Keeping the cars. Keeping the house. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about keeping it. Like, I don't want to lose this shit. I know how I felt when you lost it. You know what I'm saying? I know how it's a long road to get back. Long road.
It's a long road, my brother. But I think that's the key to seeing good results. A lot of times we think it's about speed. And there's some things that you can get good results if you get on them fast. But the majority of things, it's about patience. Because like you said, man, like it's with anything, man. Like with this podcast, if we would have stopped, at year one or stopped with a lot of stuff that I've done, it's like I didn't see results till later.
Yeah, what's so crazy, I didn't see a stop in the first year. Like I really didn't, bro, I never saw it stop until you left. That's when I was like, ooh, this shit about to get a little. And even though the first time when you left, I had to let you do that. Just because I thought about when I was in your shoes at that age. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let them. I can't tell them, hey, bro, what the fuck that? I could have said, hey, bro, let's wait. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish getting this thing on the ground. But I had to, bro, that's comedy hype. That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You know what I'm saying? You learn something from there, from doing whatever you did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, and connections. That was a connect. You know what I'm saying? That was a connect, bro. We gonna figure this thing back out. I feel like we gonna get back up. But I had to, you had to do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a part of the journey. It was a good part. You know what I'm saying? Definitely learned a lot, man. But I just think all in all, man, it's just about patience, man. Patience is key, man. But it's just good to know that everything is going to be better, man. I just want everybody to know, man. If you're going through a tough time, man, things is going to get better, man. As long as you have the patience to wait out the storm, things are going to get better. My dad used to always say the harder it rains, the quicker it stops. You know what I'm saying? And we used to be out there in the rain. It'd be raining so heavy, and I'm like, Dad, we got to get back. He said, give it 10 minutes. It'll stop raining. He said, because it's raining super hard. When it's light, now we got to prepare for this light because that's the rain that lasts long. But the heavy rain, he said it never lasts long. Yeah, it's the light rain you got to worry about. So if you're going through a heavy season, just know, man, this is not going to last long. It's the light seasons of those incremental pains, those incremental challenges, those are the ones you got to really buckle down for, man. Yeah. But when I came in today, bro, I wasn't feeling good, bro. But as soon as I got to the studio, I had the lights off in here, man. I'm sitting on the couch. And for the people who watch the visual podcast, man, like, this podcast, this room, the studio might not look like much, but if you see the whole, it's very feng shui. You know what I'm saying? We set it up so it could be very, like, relaxing and feng shui. And, man, I just felt so relaxed being here, and it put me back in a good space because I ain't really been in the greatest of spaces for the past couple of days. And I just felt like, man, I'm home. Like, I love this, man.
Yeah, I'm home, baby.
Yeah.
I'm home.
But I did want to talk about that Shannon Sharpe Mike Epps situation.
Yeah, All-Star Weekend. I'm glad they settled it. Like I said, I was just on the way here, me and the homeboy. I came at him wrong. You know what I'm saying? I came at him wrong. And when I looked at him and Shay, they was talking about fighting and shit. Really, they was talking about going at it. And me and my homeboy really was talking about, I told him we can fight, And after sitting down and really thinking like, all right, I came at you, wrong.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And that's some ego shit, low self-esteem stuff that I did. But just apologizing, because I was wrong. I was ready to fight. I told him, like, nigga, we can box, all type of shit. I did. And just thinking about that situation, like,
yeah.
I really thought they were about to knuckle up because that nigga, Mike Epps told him, you coming to my city. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad they, what you thought about when you first saw it?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was funny, but I also thought it was a little bit immature because I'm just like, I felt like Mike Epps kind of jumped out the window. Then I feel like Shannon Sharpe jumped off the roof. You know what I'm saying? And then they kind of just escaped. But I like how they like,
both niggas.
Yeah, I like how they like got a handle on it really quick. You know what I'm saying? And like kept it together because at the end of the day, nobody really want to see them fight. You know what I'm saying? People might say they do, but I don't want to see that. Like, it'll just look off.
I wanted to see it.
You might want to see it for a couple seconds, but then it's like once you see it really happen, it's like, dang.
I wanted to see it, but Shannon would have whooped him, though. My bad, Epps. you can't do shit with his Shannon in shape. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Man, you can't do nothing with a man in shape unless you got that Glock.
Yeah,
but,
right. Right. I'm just glad they patched it up. Man.
Yeah,
I'm glad they patched it up.
Oh, I know you don't watch boxing. But hey, to the people that do watch boxing, my guy Devin Haney is facing Ryan Garcia April 20th. Man, oh man, you know who Ryan Garcia is?
Yeah, the dude with the fast punches, right?
Yeah, that's all he got. Devin Haney about to come in and whoop him. You know who Devin Haney is?
Man, he promoted the he shot it out the show.
Okay,
of course.
I'm making sure. Hey, Devin Haney, nigga, hey, come on the show, bro. Hey, you did shout us out. Hey, please, Devin Haney, come on the show, bro. You shout us out. The Breaking the Machine, bro. I got you. I'm going for you, Devin Haney. April 20th. You about to knock Ryan Garcia ass out. All he got is that weak ass punch. But I ain't mad at Ryan. Ryan chasing that bag. Ryan Garcia chasing that bag, baby. I mean, it's a lot of I'm mad football season over. Cause I really don't, but I like boxing. But it ain't that many big fights coming right now. But
so we could jump into that because I wanted to kind of get into somewhat of a similar space. Says it's two things I want to get to. Demar Derozan, I wanted to shout him out. He has a new show coming out called Dinner with Demar, I believe it's called, and it's a mental health show. And he's just talking to different athletes, like he's talking to Draymond Green, and then I believe he had Damian Lillard on. I mean, but they got real mental health stuff to talk about, and I think it's important. Draymond, you got Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, he had like a little thing that went viral or whatever. He was just talking about like a lot of people say basketball is my sanctuary. He's like,
he going through
divorce and all, and he was just like, yeah, when I was a young boy, like that was true, but I'm a grown man. Like like that stuff bleeds over to my work now. Like, ain't no way I'm about to be hooping, balling out crazy, and I'm not thinking about this divorce and I'm going through and my kids and all. He's like, bro, that era is gonna, and I thought that was powerful. So I'm looking forward to see that conversation that he has with DeMar DeRozan.
That's what makes Jordan and Kobe great.
And that's also brings other things. You know what I'm saying? Something come with that greatness. Something come with that ability.
How do you block that out?
And what comes with blocking out the people that you love, everything.
Yeah.
And then like, how does that make the ones that love you feel? How does your kids feel about you?
Yeah.
Knowing that you can block them out. Like that's a whole nother thing. I wish that's why we got to get that brother on the app. The brother, I don't want to say because I like people to be surprised when we have athletes on, but or anybody on.
Michael Vick got a new show too as well coming out. Him sitting down with black quarterbacks.
Okay.
And talking about the game of how the NFL involved with black quarterbacks. So I saw him with Patrick Mahomes, Cam Newton. I really can't wait to watch that too. So shout out to Vic, man. You definitely one of the best quarterbacks ever in the NFL.
Shout out to Mike Vick. Yeah. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan, man. Looking forward to seeing y'all stuff come out. But I wanted to ask you about sports specifically. What do you feel like is the biggest sport that has I want to be careful about how I word this. Like the biggest. What would benefit the biggest from like mental health?
Right now it's football.
Okay.
Because they're talking about the CTI and
CTE.
CTE. I'm talking about CTI. CTE. And when we watch the commercials on the Super Bowl, they have a program now in the NFL. Like the players be like, I had anxiety, I had this, I had that, and they're trying to use sports to promote those mental health issues. So right now it's football, hands down. Football. I mean, football is the biggest sport. football just showed that type of leadership. It just showed that type of as a person. Like before I was this mega superstar, mega athlete, I was shy. I had PTSD. I had all these type of symptoms, and I fought them. You know what I'm saying? So if you paid attention to the Super Bowl commercial, they had a lot of mental health commercials for the NFL. So NFL definitely is benefit the most.
Yeah,
out of everyone.
I think NFL definitely is definitely up there. It might exactly be number one, like you said. I think it's surprising that boxing isn't higher on the list in terms of just, when you think about it. But I think more NBA players have been getting into a lot of like trouble this year, and you could tell it's just like something's off, and mental health wise, just mentally, like, and maybe identity crisis. A lot of them want to be something that they're not doing. Different things. Like, that's a whole big thing. You got a lot of them getting suspended for stuff. It's just like, bro, what? And then you got the NFL players. They get into a lot of different things like that. And this is not scrutinized, but I think it's just more so just about like somebody. I feel like they really could use a better like program, for them that helps them like address those different things that they go through. Because as professional athletes, I can't imagine what they go through, feeling like they're in a glass bubble and feeling like, their worth is in their production, and nobody really cares or checks in on them. They probably just like the money bag, and like I can't imagine the mental things that they go through.
Yeah, and it also made me think like from this generation to the past generation. Like I really like to talk to an old NBA player. Like, are this generation mentally soft than the old generation was? Because if you think about the Pistons, the bad boys, how much hate they got for being a bad team, and just to overcome that. You hear Rodman here talk about his mental health, but I feel like they went through a lot too, but you don't really, you see it now, even with Scotty. Scotty went a little cuckoo.
I mean, I feel like they all went through it. I just feel like it was different. I feel like social media probably changed. And the reason I say that is because Rodman, they said he had the incident with the shotgun and all that. Yeah. He's wearing the dress.
He wearing a dress. He married himself.
You know what I'm saying?
But he still like got 5 championships through all of that.
Exactly.
So like,
you think if he did that in today's, it would be completely different. In my opinion.
It would be, and it would be like, I don't think he would be as great.
Exactly. No.
He wouldn't be as great if he was into now. And I feel like some of the stuff is not like making the athletes great. Like at the same time, you need to use your pain. You know what I'm saying? You need to use your pain. You do. Like, you do. You need to use it. You need to use it in a way to get over it. If Jordan didn't get his butt whooped by the Bulls, we would never be talking about Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That's painful. Just getting knocked across on the floor, stuff like that. So, I don't know. Like, it's like, okay, you need to go in and do ooh-wah, ooh-swah, ooh-swah, whatever. But no, man, they need to use that pain, make you better. You know what I'm saying? Use it. So
I think it's important to heal too. So I think it's a balance to it, because I did a video and it's just like it comes to a point when your pain can no longer be a motivation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, well, it can be, but you got to find something else that's hurting. Like, you got to heal that pain, because if you still feeling some type of way that you didn't make your high school team or whatever, like that, I get it, but it's just like you got to chase something else. You got to chase a different rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the rabbit, he's old now. You done already caught the rabbit, and now you really just throwing him around. You the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? You chasing yourself, and it's just like you can't know once you've caught up your goals. You can't affirm yourself. You can't feel good about your accomplishments because you chasing a ghost now. Like, you chasing something that you're never gonna get. And I get
even
that,
if you don't know what you're chasing, that's why you gotta, like you said, shift your energy to something else.
Yeah.
So excuse me. So you didn't make your high school basketball team. Fine. Become the top salesman at your job. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stop there. You don't have to just be in sports. You can be great in any avenue that you're in. And I think that's the approach we all have to take. All right, man, I wasn't the most popular in high school, or I didn't have the best clothes in high school, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you went through that caused you some type of pain. Okay, use that in your new life, in your new job, or whatever you're doing now. Like, I want to be the best in this. Like, I wasn't seen for doing this, but I want to be seen for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't seen for being a college athlete, you know what I'm saying, just at a low D2 school, but I want to be seen for being one of the hottest fashion designers, in the world. Like, that's what I want to be seen at. And I feel like, just use your pain, man. That's all I always say. Use your pain, because when you use your pain, you do heal. You know what I'm saying? You do heal. So,
yeah. And I think it's important to make sure that the validation is also internal because if you're chasing external validation, they didn't, put me on the team. Now I want to show them. What if you never show them? What if they never even looking? Then at the end of the day, you can never be affirmed by the actions that you're doing because they not even watching you. They might have passed away. You might never get affirmed in that way that you need. It has to be internal. You got to change. You got to shift the narrative because if the narrative is always about what they seeing or what they approving about, you know what I'm saying? What happens if they never look at you? What happens if they just looked at you real quick? They made a false judgment to begin with and they never look at you again. Now your whole life is about getting them to turn around and look at you. And they all the way in another direction. Like, you got to change that narrative. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, just you doing it should be proof that the way they looked at you was wrong in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I put out a tweet the other day. I said, how can I fully believe them when they was wrong about me? That's just what it is. Like, I can't fully believe somebody's opinion and different things that they saying about me because they might have been wrong about me. So now you telling me how I should do my career, how I should do my life. And I'll take your advice, but I can't take it 100% because you was wrong about me in the first place. You said I could never do that, and I did it. So that proves to me that your advice isn't always right. You know what I'm saying? Your advice can be wrong because it was wrong when it came to me. You know?
Dog, did you see what the hell Kanye did for a Super Bowl? A 30-second slot. He did like a 30.
Yeah. That was genius.
That was freaking.
That was genius.
Genius. He sold everything for $20.
Yeah, I bought a lot of it.
You did? I ain't even know about it.
Yeah.
To the next day.
You probably still got some stuff up there.
Man, I heard everything sold out.
Oh well, I got it.
But he spent $7 million. I think he made like 19. You know.
Yeah, they said 20. Yeah.
Yeah, 20. That's crazy. I mean,
crazy. Shout out to Kanye. I listened to his new album. It was good.
Yeah, I ain't listened to it. Only song I heard was Carnival, which he snapped on.
I heard Stars too. I wish I could remember. I heard the whole album, but I don't remember the names to everything. I heard Paid, Stars, Carnival. That one song he did with his daughter, I think it's called Talking, if I'm not mistaken. I like all those songs, so it's a good list of them that I like. Yeah. I did want to talk about this as well as we wrap it up, but I think this is important to talk about. You know, you being an ex-athlete, me being an ex-athlete myself, I didn't take it to the collegiate level like you. I wasn't on that level like you. I wasn't, you know,
man. I walked on.
American, you know.
I went on. I walked on. I walked on to make the team.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's power in that too. You know, being able to do that. But I just wanted to ask you, like, because we're talking about, you know, athletes and mental health. What do you feel like is something that you hid, or emotions, or things in you that you hid in the sport? You know what I'm saying? That you could only release on the field, or things that you can only express on the field, or some things that's just like, I know this is in me, but I can only express it on the field, or this is what I hide on the field. This is what I vent on the field. Like, was there something that you vented out in sports that way?
Yeah. Damn, that's a good question.
Because I feel like this is what these athletes is going through.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I hoop, I vent like a mug. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm out there scoring, giving you buckets, I'm venting. I'm in a flow. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm playing offensively, I'm venting. You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing defensively, I don't know. Defense, I'm just here to be here. But if I'm in my offensive bag, I'm venting. I'm venting. That same thing in football. I need to score. I need to catch the ball, do some little stuff. Like, I used to just vent like that. Because also, it's times, man, I show my emotions and I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times on the field I show my emotions and I shouldn't. Should have kept my composure and just tell the quarterback, man, sling me the rock. I need the rock. I need the rock. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, instead of just pouting about, you know. Like, man, bro, it was a lot of times. I remember one time a 707, man, just shout out to Coach Armstead. I was pissed because I ain't get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and that was my senior year. You know, it was just like, I know I'm better. I know I'm better than half of you guys. I catch better than all y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling in my mind. And he knew that too. It was just like, I ain't get the ball. And I just pout, got mad. I now look back, that was some bitch ass shit I did. You know what I'm saying? That was not, that was not right. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't
what
right.
Made you so emotional on the field?
What made me so? Cause, man, it's just, they say I wasn't fast. They say I wasn't fast. I ain't know the playbook, but I knew I can play. Like, everybody know, bro. I swear to God, you can ask anybody. Anybody that went to my high school that played football with me, they'll tell you, bro, I can catch, bro. I probably had one of the best hands they seen. Like, literally, bro, I can snag anything. He's like, just throw me the rock. I don't care how I get it. So it was about
proving your worth.
Yeah. Like, throw me the rock. You know what I'm saying? You know, throw me the rock. Y'all know I'm a snag it. You know I'm a catch it.
So how did you feel when you had a good game?
You know what's crazy? I don't know. I just sat down. You know,
I didn't feel nothing.
I ain't feel nothing.
Wow.
But it's because I ain't had that many of them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had many of them. I probably would feel some type of way. But like, since I ain't get the rock,
believe
like,
it. You ain't
I ain't believe it. But you know what I'm saying? But I knew I was good enough to make a team. Like I said, I tried out. When I first went to Central State, I went out there and tried out. I made a team just like that. Like, I knew I was good. Like, I knew I was. But, like, just always hearing you not fast enough or you're not strong enough. You know, like, I developed into weight training late. You know, like, now I definitely feel like I can make a team now. Like, now I'd be like, damn, I just want to play 1 year of college. You know what I'm saying? But I can. You know what I'm saying? I think I still got eligibility for it. But, just now, just the mindset I have now, I wish I had back then. You know what I'm saying? My dad was definitely pushing me to do it. I just didn't see it. Maybe because, like I said, I was the first one, you know, in my family to really play sports. Not to play sports, but to try to take it further. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of my cousins that did it, but I never was around them. I never practiced around them. I wish I would have did. But yeah, I'm venting, man. If I'm on offense mode, I'm venting, and I'm giving it to you. All of it. I'm making it look pretty. I'm just, oh my God, I'm crying. Like, bro, every days I'm crying on court on offense, because I'm just venting and I'm crying, but it looks so beautiful. Give me that. I'm crying.
Wow.
I'm crying. I'm crying. Yeah. So how you vent on the court, on the field?
Yeah, I mean, I played basketball in high school, so basketball, that's my thing. You know, I played football when I was in 8th grade. 7th grade, and I was really good. I hated that hitting, man. That
makes and breaks you.
You got to be built for that. Like, you got to be a different type of dude.
They always say, like, you got to be to play football. No, I ain't saying it, but like I was, the old head told me, like, you got to be a linebacker. But like, I ain't saying that now. But back then, like, man, my football players are not slow, they're not stupid. But like, they were just saying, you know, like.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, like you, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
I heard that too.
I'm thinking of the water boy.
I think for
me,
you
do gotta be crazy to play that crap, dog.
Yeah. Football is a different animal.
It is.
And you gotta be a different.
You gotta
beast.
be insane.
You gotta be a different beast. But I think for basketball, for me, it's exactly what you're saying. It's venting for me.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I wanted to talk about this question, because I'm seeing all these athletes talk about it, you know, expressing themselves in mental health. And I noticed a thing about me, you know, like, except it's a little different for me, because when I play basketball, it's like all my aggression come out.
Yeah.
All my dominating energy it come out. Like, for the most part throughout life, I'm super chill. And like,
you go hoop.
You wouldn't imagine that I got like a dog in me, but anytime I play, bro, I cuss the most out of everybody on the field. I'm calling niggas bitches and all type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, excuse me for my French, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, I be going in, I'm clapping and I turn into just like a savage. And it's just because I want to destroy this person's mind.
Yeah.
I want him to know, like, you cannot fuck with me. Like, and I have that in real life. I just don't apply it. But I just want everybody I encounter in life to know you cannot fuck with me. Like, you cannot defeat me. Everybody, but I never apply it because it's just like, I'll look insane if I applied. But I do it in subtle ways in life just to let you know, like, you cannot like get me out of my kit. But it's on the court, I will like guard the best person and have him fuck me up and keep coming at him, keep coming, just to let him know, like, I'm about to fuck you up mentally.
So 2 Sundays ago, that happened. Look, I ain't gonna lie, my cousin, bro, Smoke. You know what I'm about? Bro, Smoke messed me up on a dog. He rocked me so hard and banged the shot. I said, oh no, I'm coming back down. I swear to God, next play, I'll come back down. I'll run full speed, spin. I spent. I got them all going that way. Layup. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's not going like that. I ain't going like that.
Dog, when I'm on the court, I'm calling it. Niggas gonna want to fight me when I'm playing because I'm that bad. And I had to reflect on, like, bro, why do you do that? Because I lose myself when I'm on the court.
Yeah.
And I will literally go on the court and call grown men bitches and all type of shit and have dudes ready to fight me just because I don't know how to control. I just want you to know, like, I'm dominating your bitch ass. Like, and I'm sorry for the audience. It's just like, I'm just letting y'all know this is where my mind goes. And it's just like, I just want you to know, like, you might fuck with everybody on this court, but me, you not gonna fuck with me. Like, that energy only comes out on the back. I have no idea why, but it's just like, that is something that I have to like go to therapy about. Like in basketball, that's the only time.
I feel you. It's so peaceful hearing you talk about it too, because I'm the same way. Yeah. Especially if I'm going through. Now, if I'm going through a bad time, I'm defensively, and I'm very, very, very mad at defense. Defense is just that's when it comes out. Offense is cool, but defense, that's when it come out. Yeah, I do. I love guarding the best player
because you're trying to destroy me.
Yeah.
Destroying you, that ain't shit. You trying to destroy me right now, and I'm letting you know you can never fuck with me.
That's facts.
Even if I can't fuck with you, that's cool. I don't give a fuck if I can't, cross you off and fuck with you. That's cool. Yeah. But you gonna know you can't fuck with me.
I'm not gonna stop.
You can't fuck with me.
I'm gonna keep guarding him.
You know what I'm saying?
He can bust my ass 3 or 4 times.
It's cool if
coming.
It's cool if I can't get you off. It's cool if I really can't beat you. But I'm letting you know you can't beat me. I don't care if I can beat you. You can't beat me. And that's my mentality. I don't care if I can score on you, win, be the best competition and all this. You cannot beat me. I don't care if I can beat you, but you cannot beat me.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
I love that.
And I just want to say, because people don't understand, when I listen to these athletes talking about that mental, that's real.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm going to keep coming.
Like that, bro. When I play back, it's just like a different person.
Yeah, I seen it. Like, it's you going to keep coming. I'm the same way. Like, bro, I love guarding the best player. You know what I'm saying? I love guarding the best player. I don't care if he busts my ass 3 or 4 times. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep talking shit. And
I was guarding the best dude, and he was cooking me, bro. And I'm keep coming because that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Even when you said, man, he the best dude on the. You said, bro, he was played state and all that. I'm like, that's the one I want.
Yeah, you did.
Because it just make me want. It's just like I want him. Yeah. I want him because that just be my goal. I gotta let him know he can't fuck with me. Who's the toughest nigga in here? I'm letting him know he can't fuck with me.
I'm like that too. Like
I've always been that way. Even in high school.
When fighting, like I feel like even with fighting, like with boxing and stuff, like I do want to box the best or fight the best person.
Yes.
It make me sharper. It make me smarter.
Yes.
It's crazy when you actually getting fucked up. It makes you smarter in a way. It makes you more sharper. It makes you understand the game more. Like, man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like
especially with fighting.
Yeah, like I don't mind getting fucked up. I don't mind getting hit in the face a couple times because it's making me smart. Okay, now I know how to do this thing. Now I know how to get in there.
It's making you smart, but what it is in my mind is letting you know you great, but nigga, you ain't that great.
Yeah.
Because you doing real good, but nigga, I keep on coming.
Yeah.
You great and I'm great. Because even though you knocking me down, I'm great because I keep coming back up.
Yeah.
And that's something that you gotta respect.
That's I kind of like that. That's like Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, bro. It takes greatness to stand back up.
Yeah, it does.
When you get knocked down by something great.
Yeah, it does.
Like I'm great just because I keep standing up. That's what I'm trying to prove to you. Even when I face somebody that I know is gonna defeat me, it's like I'm gonna show you that I'm great because you're not gonna keep me down. A lot of people would have stayed down. I'm not staying down.
Yeah.
That's why I like playing great people on the court and all that, because it's just like I'm gonna show you I'm great too, regardless if I can
do all that.
I ain't gonna stay down.
That's facts.
I ain't staying down. You got a quote for the day, my brother?
A quote for the day. Man, dog, I had one earlier. What my principal say? Quote for the day. I'm trying to think what I heard today.
It could be a Bible scripture. It could be anything. I know you always got a good Bible scripture, man.
I ain't really got one today. A Bible scripture. No, I ain't got one right now. Actually, I probably do.
I always do, man. But I can get to mine, man.
Yeah, go ahead, get to yours.
I had a quote by Deion Sanders. And I heard him say it today. He was on Lil Wayne's podcast, I think at the Super Bowl.
Wayne got a podcast?
Yeah. Lil Wayne got a podcast on Apple Music, I believe. And he said this quote, and I want to quote him right. He said, either you're a believer or Deion Sanders said, either you're a believer or you're somebody's belief. And I said, damn. And it made me think, because it's just like, either you are everything that you imagined you were, or you're everything that somebody else imagined you were. It's either one or the two. Either you're gonna be what you believe you are, or you're gonna be exactly what somebody believed you were. Like, I told you that's what he was. Or you either you're telling yourself like, yeah, I'm exactly what I thought I was. And I just think that's powerful. Either you a believer or you somebody's belief.
Okay. I like that. And the mine today is meet your high expectations. You know, become your high expectations. That's my quote of the day. You know, we talked about this today, just having a high expectations of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being there. So, you know what I'm saying? Getting that to the high expectation of yourself, man. Stop BS.
That's right.
So I like that one.
That's right, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all for building with us this episode, man. This has been a great late night episode. I just appreciate you being here with me, my brother.
Man, I appreciate you being here too, bro.
Available,
yeah,
bro.
Man, I feel good. I feel like this give me one of them old school vibe episodes. Yeah. I really feel like this one. For some reason, I feel like this 1,000 views. Like, man, I swear, we used to have these type of episodes, bro, with 1,000. And I feel like, that's it. You know, it's one of them episodes, man. We both was just there. You know what I'm saying? In the moment. I'm trying to be more in the moment. Me and my girl talking about that. This being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes so much shit be going on. But
man, I want to end this episode off with a prayer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I love it, man. Dear Lord, please continue to uplift us and guide us on this journey. Even though we might not know what is coming, we know that it is only greatness and that you do not wish hardship on the righteous. Please just be with us. Please guide us. Please strengthen us through the storms. Please send us helpers along the way and just let us know that you are always guiding us. Please send us a sign just to let us know that you are still here, even though we know you are always omnipresent. But just be here with us. Just be still with us. And those who are in the dark valleys, just let them know that we're all a family and that you are their father and that you are here to bring them back home. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. This has been another episode of Breaking the Machine. Spank the Bank. I'm the poet. That's a wrap for this episode. You did.
You did.